were your emotions like rounding first after that home run in the first inning?
I'm a person that shows a lot of emotions, but to run the bases and scream and there was a lot of things going through my mind in that moment. To me, it is very special. It is very special to be able to do that for the team and for my mom for sure.
How surprised were you when you saw your mom earlier today?
I was very, very surprised. I saw my sister yesterday, and I normally get a massage almost every night at my house, and that area where I get a massage, it was kind of cleaned up, but which was a little odd, but didn't thought much of it. And to have Hera put me aside after the team meeting, and then see my wife, she was very emotional, telling me she was gonna give me one of the greatest Father's Day gifts out there. To me, it was kind of a little like, all right, something's happening, and just, she's the best. She surprised me, my whole entire family, and my mom there, it was huge. It fills my heart. I played the game for my mom and my whole entire family, and just to have her here in this moment, it's a win for me. It's a win for my whole entire family.
How's she doing health-wise?
She's better. She's better for sure. I mean, she's here, so that's a good thing. We were all still a little scared about. You guys hearing the pitches? Mm-hmm. He's still throwing pitches out there. It's 16. There we go. We were all a little concerned, for her flying. That's why she hasn't been up here. My mom loves flying. For those of you that know me, my mom is the world to me. I've done commercials with her. She's been all over the World Series and national television, cooking for people. She's the world, and that's why she disappeared after 2020. And it's been a tough, long journey for her. She's a true warrior, and to see her here, I'm just happy. She's better. Thank God.
When was the last time she was able to see you play?
She went to Miami a couple times last year. In Tampa, so she's seen me play for sure. But we were just concerned of her flying. The pressure in her head. She suffered a head injury in 2020. And it happened right in front of us. All of us were at the table, and it just happened. Life is extremely precious, and sometimes we take that for granted. Just to see her here in New York, it's a dream. It's a victory for my whole entire family. And God is good. That's all I can say. God is good, and my mom get to watch me play as a New York Met, and that to me is special in New York.
I know you guys have a lot of team meetings. At what point pregame was that meeting where afterward you got pulled aside and got the surprise?
It was right after the team meeting. It was right
after BP or
whenever we had the hitters meeting at 5:30. So I found out around 5:50, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And he gave me that extra energy that I needed. I've been a little down the past couple of days. He's West Coast and then Esky. Wasn't feeling good. And a lot of things. It's just that gave me that extra motivation, energy, that little boost that I needed. God is good.
Did it feel like the ball found you a lot tonight?
Yeah. I wanted the baseball for sure. But Carrasco, the way he was pitching today, I knew I was going to get a couple of ground balls today. So it worked out.
Of those plays in the second and third inning, was any kind of more difficult? I mean, you were in the shift. One was backhanded to your right. Any of those kind of stand out in particular?
No, not really. The whole plays that as a shortstop I want to make and I should make, but I don't make them all the time, so I got to get better.
And how does the hand feel, being
Still
able to make
hurts.
those plays?
Still hurts. Still hurts. But here I am, man. God is on my side for sure, and that's all I can ask for. A little bit of help, I'll go out there and grind.
Slam, fans chanting MVP, curtain call. How do you describe what that feels like? I mean, that was a really, really fun moment, and I mean, I'm glad other people think that, and that's really cool. It was really, really special.
Did you know you got enough of it?
No, not off the bat initially. Felt good off the bat, but I was just like, man, I don't know if it's going to go over, if he's going to catch it. It's just one of those ones that took a good swing at a good pitch and just didn't know what was going to happen next. So for me, seeing the ball like just barely go over, that was pretty sick.
You're the second fastest person in Major League Baseball to get to 125 career home runs. You did in 435 games. What does that mean to you?
I mean, I didn't know that until you said that, so that's pretty cool. But I just want to keep working hard and keep helping my team win.
You knocked Aaron Judge down to third because of it.
Okay.
Pitcher just walked 2 straight guys. Is that a special spot for you then, knowing he's probably going to have to come in?
No, I mean, not necessarily, because I mean he had the ability to see if I was going to chase or see if he was going to come out of myself. So for me, I was just looking for one spot, and he just happened to throw it that first pitch. So I had my sights set in that specific area, and if he wasn't going to come in there, I wasn't going to swing. So I didn't know if he was going to nibble or try and get me to come out of myself, but I had a specific sight line, and he threw it right there.
How cool was it to see the night that Francisco had with his mom and stuff?
Oh, that was super special, and I mean that moment means not just a lot to him, but I'm sure it means a lot to his family as well. So I'm just happy that that she was able to be here and see him ball out the way he did. I mean that was a special night for him for sure.
You're on the receiving end of some of his pretty good defense. Does it ever surprise you how quickly he gets the ball over?
I mean, he's an amazing player, but what he does day in and day out, I mean, I wouldn't say it's surprising, but there's always I'm like, oh wow, like there's always something where I feel like he's elevating himself. So the fact that I mean he is who he is, and he just wants to continue to get better every day is awesome. So and he continues to show that every single day in the games.
What do moments like tonight for Francisco and a few weeks ago for Carlos with his dad in attendance for his win, what does that do for the entire team when you see moments like that for your teammates, and does it help bring the team closer together when you all see something like that?
Well, the baseball is just a beautiful game, and for a lot of people, including us players, there's these extremely special moments that are bigger than the game, and obviously, like for Francisco and Cookie, like in these instances, like having the ability for family to be there. I mean, that's something that most people kind of can take for granted, but for people that it's not necessarily a luxury or possibility for them not to see their parents as much. So for them to perform and step up and be able to put on a show for their parents in person, that's incredibly special. And the game of baseball is a beautiful game, and that's why it's just more than just a game to a lot of people. And for those moments to happen to the guys on our team, it's touching and it's incredible. I'm just super stoked to be a part of it.
I feel like you did best today.
In what I feel today was really different. Fastball command was there, 2-seamer for those guys, big time. They was looking for a lot of fastball, so we just getting 2-seamer right there. So those 2 pitches was great on the game today, and late started using more of my changeup. So.
How much do you think that 6th inning rally kind of cooled you down in the dugout after? Did it impact you going back out for?
Listen, I think it was like 20, between 15, 20 minutes. I went in the cage, throw like 2 times, like 10 pitches and 15 pitches to get my body ready for the next inning. It was a long inning, and we were able to make some run in there.
What do you make of the season Pete is having?
Excuse me?
What do you make of the season Pete is having?
P? Oh my God, this guy's unbelievable, man. You know, this guy's unbelievable. He played hard. They get in trouble every time when he gets someone in base, so just bring him in. Every time you just bring him in, it's a lot of fun to have him behind me, you know, support every guy out there, every game. I love the way he played, so I think he's gonna have a great season.
What about Lindor? His mother was here, and could you talk about
the season he's having and seeing his mother?
You know what? The season he have is great, and I think the more special, the mom came here for the first time. It was really emotional for him. You know, on the first inning when he got the homer, 3 runs, he just went looking on the suite, he just screaming to his mom, like he was so happy to do that, and everyone here is happy. You know, every time something happens, your family is, and your family see you support you. That's great.